Hey all, it's Nick Geo, back in the light. Um, just because there's nothing on TV tonight, so yeah. What is this video about? Well, it's something that I thought of today because it's something that happened today. Well, I signed up for it at least. I am finally subbing at my old elementary school. Well, the one I was at the last 2 years for the first time this school year. And when will that be? It's just in the afternoon of next Friday, so a week from now. It's for a paraprofessional who I know. She's helped in our room sometimes, but it says ELS, which implies English second language paraprofessional. So the that might be just like a kid who is special needs, but is in one of the dual language classes, because in each of the regular K through 5 grades, half the classes are Gen Ed, which is just all English speaking. The other half is bilingual or dual language. I forget the difference, but sometimes in the descriptions it'll say bilingual, sometimes it'll say dual language. So I saw that today and I just accepted it because why? Well, I was starting to feel guilty. I mean, it's been almost a month and a half of the school year, and I haven't been back there when I think a lot of them miss me. And I've talked about my work crush texting me last Friday about how she misses me and how our special needs room isn't the same without her, and that I should be accepting anything, even if it's a half day at that school. And at first I was like, that's kind of dumb, but another thing happened. I got sub of the month, September, which was nice. But that came with having to take a Facebook photo for the district's Facebook page, and then a lot of people from that school just saying like, we miss you, blah, blah, blah. And then I was truthful. I just said, yeah, I've been meaning to come help the school at some point, just I've had bad timing on my end. So here we are. And the other funny thing is that there was an opportunity to be at the school for 4 days this upcoming week. Well, we all have Monday off. Around the U.S., it's Columbus Day, but in our district, which has a lot of immigrants from Central America, Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, wherever else, we call it Indigenous Peoples Day. So, but yeah, I couldn't accept that because I think I'm going to be shadowing a geometry teacher at the middle school in the district, because I'm going to be a long-term sub there from mid-November to early December, and my boss said that I should set something up because he wanted that. So we'll see when he wants to have that shadowing day. I'll still get money from it. I'll just be considered a floater teacher. So, how do I feel about all of this, given that it's so fresh and that it's fresh enough where I didn't really have a video for today because I was lazy, but this came along, but I was also still lazy because I didn't make an outline for this. So this is all just my thoughts. There are nothing concrete. I had an outline that talked about how I've been a little bit more anxious the last couple weeks, but some of those things on the outline, which I wrote a little less than a week ago, just haven't been really happening this week. So I thought I might as well talk about this. But I really want to make sure I get a solid 4 outlines done for next week. I already have one of those video ideas ready. I just need to make an outline for it, just because it's kind of like a anniversary type of video. How do I feel? I think it'll overall be good to go back just to reconnect with all those people. I mean, I was on speaking terms. I was kind of friends with the janitor because we would talk football and Cubs and stuff. All the paras I would talk to in the different special needs rooms, and especially the ones in my classroom. I mean, they're definitely the closest thing I've had to work friends. Just we don't really talk outside of work when I was there. It'll be nice to see the kids because I think some of them have missed me. My work crush says that one of them, he has a talker on his iPad because he can't speak that well. And he's just been hitting Mr. Nick a lot of times, well, at least in September. And this other girl, she says sometimes, "Where's Nick?" And my work crush has had to lie and say, like, "Oh, he's just sick right now." She didn't want to say, like, "Oh, he's not helping us this year." So it'll be good to see them. And yeah, I mean, I've missed some of their birthdays, a lot of their birthday celebrations, because a lot of them have birthdays like in September or early October for some reason. At least the ones that I know, not the new kindergartners there. What I also think is nice is that it's just Friday afternoon. So I feel like whenever I go back there, it's going to be pretty emotional for me. Either good emotions or bad emotions. Either way, though, I'm going to be thinking about what happened a lot. So I usually tend to prefer rooms that are calm for when I'm working because then my emotions won't go up or down. And that way I'm really focused and I have a lot of energy for my homework after. And what's nice about this is that Friday afternoon, I might see those people in the special needs room a little bit, but I might not even really see the kids. I mean, I'll definitely swing by after school ends to just talk with them and stuff. Well, the adults, I mean. But it's something where there's not as much of a chance to have, let's say, like a bad conversation with my work crush or just not feel like something went right in the interactions with, I mean, any of them. But it's just very emotional because there's going to be questions about, there might be underlying thoughts that they have like, oh, why did Nick take so long to come help us? Because I kind of said like, oh yeah, I would help you guys in the fall. So it'll be nice to, it's just an afternoon, and even if Friday after I can't think, it's just one day. It's not like the other position, which would have been putting me there all 4 days of the school week. So that'll be good. But at the same time, it's something where it might make me want to actually help my special needs room. Even though I know it's going to be hectic in there, I think I got to be used to that by now in terms of the last 2 years and also some of the classes I've had this school year have been pretty tough. And it's something where I owe it to the kids to see them again, because I'm kind of like that dad who gets a divorce and then just doesn't really see the kids that much. But this is a good test. It'll be good to see, okay, can I handle going back to the school again? And if not, then I have that weekend to just maybe relax a bit more. And if so, then I will definitely look for more opportunities there. It just depends on how my emotions are after work is over and after I'm done talking with all of them. So that's about it. A little bit of a shorter video. I mean, right around 9 or 10 minutes, but those are my thoughts. I didn't have an outline, so maybe I would have had more information if I created an outline, but this also means that it saves me, gives me another type of video that I could do for next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because if I had saved this until Monday or Wednesday, then I would have been saying like, oh yeah, last Friday I signed up for this thing on this Friday. So that's about it, and I'm gonna keep riding along this thing called life, and yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. I'm gonna be making a video on Monday. It's gonna be a pretty important video in terms of my YouTube channel and what I've been doing the last couple years. So watch out for that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I'll figure that out. All right. See you guys. Peace.